I just don't. I don't like this angle. It sucks. They need to fix that quickly. I don't like this. Hey y'all. And yes, I'm talking to myself because I don't like this angle, y'all. It makes me not well at all. They gonna have to fix this. They gonna have to do something about it because this is just too much stuff in the way. Mm-hmm. It's too much in my business. Hey y'all. I want to talk to y'all and see if y'all, we gonna play Did You See What I Saw? Y'all want to play that again? And yes, I'm looking rough. I just got out the tub. Did you see what I saw? Did you? Tell me you saw what I saw. Rika seen it. You seen it, just be real? Everybody seen it? Can I ask you a question? Y'all know them people over there? Them one people over there. Them people. Have we been talking about them people over there? Them people. Love you too. Have we? We've been talking about them people over there. Sure have. As a matter of fact, last evening, I asked some of you to go look up raw time recipes, did I not? Said it with his whole chest. What's the playbook? I asked y'all. Do y'all see? Do y'all see the playbook from the Queen of Hearts from a long time ago? Let me go get my robe, honey, because I already feel like I'm gonna have to clutch my pearls. You just give me a second. Just give me one moment. Okay, here we go. Now, I just want to know, do you see what I see? Good morning. Let me grab my knit project real quick. Good morning. Oh, good evening. I'm sorry. No, I ain't got no glasses. Hey, y'all. Y'all remember we talked about labor pains? Y'all remember we just talked about labor pains? Don't this feel like a labor pain to you? Because them people over there, we've been talking about them people over there for like 3 years. All them people over there, we've been talking about them. And now, they are going to be some of the most, so you know what everybody's going to do right now? Guess what the American people about to go do? Take a guess. What y'all think they about to go do? That. But something before that. They gonna do that. But they gonna do something before that. You remember? Just think about it. Not poke the bear. There's another voice in here. Interesting. They're going to go straight for the documentaries. Interesting. That's weird. I didn't know they were doing that. That was happening. Oh, they listening. Because that happened when I was FaceTiming my cousin today. She said, I said, what? She said, it's somebody else on the phone with us. I said, what you talking about? She just hung up in my face. She said, nah, girl, because you would say it, and then it'll click, and then it'll say it. But it was you. You hear me? Am I on what? I'm not going back to TikTok. Not to go live. I told you, them people don't mess with me. And now that the owners that got me over to TikTok is the owners of TikTok, yeah, I won't be over there. They don't mess with me. That's why I got that final warning. They know exactly who I am. I keep trying to tell y'all this. And I'm not being funny. You said go out and come back in, it'll go away. Okay. It said press record. Interesting. So, oh, not me. Got it. Okay. So we've been studying about them people over there. And now the world is about to go study about them people over there. Now, let me ask you a question. Oh, okay. Let me ask you a question. How long have we been studying about them people over there? How long have we been talking about them people over there they playing? The strategy of it all. And we talked about the playbook is being played exactly like it was before. We have talked about that for 3 years straight. It's 3. I'm going to tell you how I know it's 3. Because the videos that I was posting, it's 3. Okay? The videos that I was posting in the beginning of my TikTok was about storing up for food because Mr. Uten, I told y'all, I said he's going on somebody else's playbook in the beginning of this. That's one of the first, when I'm telling y'all about dehydrating the food, I'm like, no, because you need to listen, because this and that. That was 3 years ago. Are they using the playbook? Do you understand why I kept begging y'all to go watch everything that you could about the depression and them people over there? We did it in 22 or 23, and then we did it again in 24, did we not? I said, go brush back up on that because I need y'all to see if these things have happened, if this has happened. You watched it the first time, you're going to see some you didn't see, and then go back and check your notes or the classes and see what we've talked about in this time to see if you see it now. I am asking you now again, do you see it? You do. Do you see it? You said your nerves. Listen. And you know what's going to happen? They're probably going to take all of the documentaries about those people off the internet. Because they're going to want you to think it's a new plan. You know, they wipe everything. Every time we go start looking for stuff, they took Game of Thrones off. I mean, not Game of Thrones, The Magicians. They took The Magicians off. Y'all saw that? It's been on Netflix for years. They took The Magicians off. Y'all saw that? They took The Magicians off. And I didn't, yeah. So now every video that I want to share with y'all, I do not share it. I download it first and then I'm sharing it. It's on Tubi now, The Magicians. Interesting. It's on Tubi now. Interesting. Okay, so they moved it. Okay. Still, it's been there. Why is it over there? Because we were sending everybody to what's the name? To look for it. Every single time that we go and we start studying something, they move it somewhere else. Or all of a sudden you gotta pay for it. No. Most of the videos that we watch, after we watch them, they either move them somewhere else, they're not available in a certain part. Notice the pattern. I watched Apocalypto on Tubi earlier today. Come on. Okay. I just want to know, when y'all started seeing the clips of all that was being done in the last 2 days, did it make you think about our training that God has been giving us for the past 3 years? And do you understand why He had to give it to us with no cut on it? Do you think we have time to sugarcoat it for these people now? Trying to give us the Mandela or whatever that word is effect, trying to make us think we didn't see what we saw. Hey? Were your tears worth it? Were they worth it? The tears you cried during this time, was they worth it? Were the transitions that you made during this time worth it? Thank you. Oh, thank you. They were worth it. Sitting down and looking deeper into every single thing that you see and or hear, was it worth it? If you look back now and think of all of the transitions that happened in the last 3 years, it was hard. But you actually understand exactly what time we are in right now when most of the world does not. They're just waking up as of today. Most of the world woke up today. Did y'all see the raids started today instead of tomorrow? And it's not one city, it's 10. He shut down the stuff for women's reproductive organs, so you can't go and find no birth control nowhere or nothing. No health services. Yep, I saw a bunch of videos telling people to stop, and I wasn't seeing them before. Okay. You see, one of the first executive. Why would the first executive order be for you to sign away women's rights to medical care as far as their reproductive organs? Why would that? With countries trying to do what they trying to do to us, that is what's most important to you, is controlling a woman's body and not finding out why we got all these bugs in our sky. Is it starting to feel like the second half of the 7 yet? My family still says they need to see it to believe it. I'm like, it's in our faces now. I don't even know what else to do. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't been calling nobody. Because they saw it today. I ain't called my brothers and say, well, what did you think of that? I didn't say nothing. Because I know you watched it. And I know you know what that means. Because you've run into those people in the space that you live in. And for him to do that, ooh. Y'all might not remember. But in the beginning of my teachings here at WOIU, I put this specific book out, and I took you all to a quatrain where it talks about a king of the north getting with the bear or whoever it is and deceiving the other kings like of the world, right? You hear me? It's in here. I taught a class on it, and it just happened. He's the king of North America, is he not? From the north. And he got with the bear and deceived a whole bunch of people. Not just citizens, but actual lawmakers and business owners and pastors, all kinds of people. This nigga didn't even put his hand on the Bible. If you have not gone and watched videos about WW2, and I'm go on Netflix, go on YouTube, everywhere you can, you'll need to do your research. What revealed everything to me? He didn't put his hand on the Bible. Listen, the government literally exhausted us. They wanted us to be, but they ain't exhausted me with nothing. I seen somebody else say that the government ain't exhausted. How you gonna exhaust me? And I already knew. That's what I'm saying. I'm not exhausted. Maybe exhilarated because exactly what my dad told me. The world is seeing it. No. Why do we got any reason to be tired? We already knew what was happening. We already got ready for it. That the other people might be exhausted because it just seems like, oh God, this just keeps coming out of nowhere. It ain't coming out of nowhere. He's literally gave us step by step by step by step by step. I've been doing this so much recently, it was ridiculous. Have I not? Them people over there. Especially last year, I started seeing it a lot. You know, them people over there. Them people. And baby, everybody is talking about a specific gesture that is happening right now all around the world. They talk about it. We got proof. It's over here. Hell, it's proof over here now because we just did a couple videos. Y'all knew every time I did that what people I was talking about. Other people coming in, they're like, I don't get it. That ain't our issue. We know. Well, now the world know what we've been knowing. Now they know. No matter how many times you try to tell your family members, no matter how many times you say it's the playbook that they playing by, and all you gotta do is go watch. Y'all didn't send the documentaries to y'all, not even one family member? When I asked y'all to go watch the documentaries on WW2 or on them people, did y'all send them to anybody in y'all family? Even one person, a friend, share it on another social media. Did you unction people in any time in these 3 years to go and look at that? You did. Anybody else? I'm about to show y'all something. You did. You said you have. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Did they watch it? Did they watch it? They did. Even if they didn't watch it, did you send it? No, because they didn't want to see it or hear it. But did you send it? You had your son watch it a couple times. You did. You have. It doesn't matter if they listened. That's not what I asked. I said, once you got the information and I need y'all to listen. I love y'all. Once you got the information, did you send it? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Okay. I'm about to show you something. I don't know if you keep your text or not, but if you do, or you can go back and see when you sent it, do you realize that you were being a watchman, and however long ago you sent it out, that was their warning? So you can go back in time if you journaled about what movies we watched in class or any of that, or can go back to your search history and see when we were looking up things about that. That is the amount of time of warning that God gave to the people around you. So maybe it was 2 years, maybe it was 6 months, maybe it was 3 weeks, maybe it was, I don't know. But whenever you went and you watched those videos and you started to talk to people about what was in those 2 sections of study, do you realize that that was their warning for today? Yes, and whoever want to listen will listen. Oh, wow, I didn't think about it like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because part of that, they saw you purchasing stuff. They know because you posted or you told somebody or through the family. Do they not know that you were already buying those things? They knew. And they probably called you crazy because you probably sent them a video or sent them just, hey, get this, or just in case, look at what happened in the news. However you spent it, you gave them a warning about necessities not being available. And then you turn around at some point in time and sent them that. And now they are thinking about all of the things. Remember those calls and those, hey, what you doing? Did you see the, hey, just expect them. Expect them. Do you hear me? Because now they thinking about every time you send them a video and they just looked at the front of it, well, they had the thing there, or you sent them something about all of the information that you have been putting out about what God has been leading you to get, whatever you learned here, whatever you learned on your own, and then seeing it for yourself and watching it pop up off the page. You cared about your family. Y'all all came in here and was like, I keep telling them they don't listen. I sent this, they won't read it or whatever. Do you realize that's how many times they rejected God as far as believing what he said to be true? Like if they were Christians especially. Do you realize that? God was literally maybe not sending the pastor, but he sent you. Okay? You just got a long text about it. Interesting. He sent you to warn them about everything that is happening in the however long you've been telling them. And now the world is talking about what you might have just called them 3 weeks ago or 2 months ago and said, hey, you might want to look in. Man, bro, you need to quit. And then. And all I can think about is Noah's Ark. Come on, Lee. Come on. Come on. Yes, those are the main ones that had a rebuttal every time. Okay. My whole Facebook was getting the info from me for 3 years. That's why I haven't posted anything today but Martin Luther King. Oh! Look how petty you all are. But I was petty when I said it about, no, I don't have a whole bunch of time to talk. Matter of fact, because I've been trying to tell you for about 3, 4, 5, 10 years. Wait a minute, hold on. So I'm just supposed to take time out my day now to just tell you, go through the list and tell you. I'm not going to do that. They kicked me out of the family group chat. Anybody else get kicked out of the family group chat? Or they start having the events without you? I told you this was coming. Don't worry, they'll be back here. You might get put back in here in a minute. Just give it a second. Baby, I told you they quit answering all my calls. I said, so I wonder what they're all thinking today. I didn't even call to find out. I kicked myself out because they ignore me. That part. Me, I've been kicked to the curb. Interesting. I ain't even tripping. Oh, okay. All I'm going to say, my family group chat goes crickets when I text them. Oh, you said I didn't get kicked out, but multiple family members stopped interacting in the group chat. Oh, they quit talking to y'all. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. What y'all think they thinking now? Because you know it's everywhere. They're talking about it on the news. They're talking about it everywhere. What do you think they think right now? Honestly, and I'm not trying to be petty or nothing. Y'all been with me for 3 years. Most of y'all 2.5, 3 years, whatever. What do you think your family members who you have been trying to warn for 3 years are thinking now? Whether they say anything to you or not, they see it. And I know y'all been telling them. I know y'all, because you can't help it. I don't post my daughter in the group chat anymore. I always feel judgment and gossip. Interesting. I don't care. I'm still being petty. You know what, Miss Moore? Get y'all cousin. She said, I don't care. I'm still going to be petty. No, I don't want to talk about it. They want to talk now. Unbelievable. After my family meeting tonight, I just shook my head. Oh, you had a family meeting? What they say? What they say, Lisa? The woman from Germany posted a video pleading with Americans to pay attention to history so it don't repeat. Well, I'm a woman from America. And I've been saying the same thing. Watch the patterns. I was always the black sheep, so they're on their own, especially since my mom passed away. My daughters think I'm going crazy. Who's negotiating now? You know what? Oh, they wish they had listened. Isabel said her family said, who's negotiating now? You said I'm gonna go crickets. Interesting. Interesting. It's a video of the inauguration. Listen, it's always about going on a trip. What you said? Or doing something. Can we have an outing? Anything but as far as me talking about what's gonna happen and what's about to happen, they don't want to hear it. Interesting. Everybody too busy. Don't nobody got time. Yeah, I be hearing that all the time. Minding my own business has been the only thing on the agenda for this year. Come on, nephew. You said what's going on? Oh, you said you don't care. Oh, okay. You ain't got to tell me no more. That don't mean I'm not going to do it. I mean, you make your choices. And I do not have to feel sorry for you because you do not. Okay. Apparently, I'm selfish because I call myself the black sheep of the family. Interesting. I have nothing else to say to my family, but I told you. Oh. You said cover your head. I tried to tell them. This my thing. And now y'all see why I do not care about nobody calling me crazy, because every single time God tells me to pay attention over here, look right there, look up, go over here, right here, look at this, pay attention to this. And I'd be like, but, and then he'd be like, let me cook. Just let me cook. And every time it be smelling good in the kitchen. You hear me? Because at the end, then I said, listen, this is my thing. My dad has not lied to me. Right? So when he told me it's going to be my last turn up on TikTok, he know I don't mess with them other people. About certain stuff, I do not mess with them. And so he knew in 12 hours they was going to be over here. No. And did y'all see they about to start making people show their ID to go live? Interesting. Y'all see that? Now on TikTok, to go live, you're going to have to show your ID. Now get this. I'm going to tell you why I'm pissed about that. You want to know why I'm pissed? Who want to know why I'm pissed about it? I told friends 2 years ago to get dehydrator and supplies. One told me that I need to be careful because God was going to take care of it. All I needed to do was trust him. Now she purchased items. Interesting. You just made me forget the question what did I just ask y'all? You just made me forget. What was we talking about right before that? And this is why y'all gotta stay on. Oh, okay. So when I started, yeah. So before I started going live, I had to show my ID. I had to give them all my information and everything. Thank you. I remember. Thank you. So the fact that everybody is surprised, I'm like, wait a minute. When I first got to TikTok, I hadn't even gone. I had to show my ID and everything. I had to show my ID and a piece of mail. And that was in 2022. So when everybody's acting surprised, I'm like, wait a minute. They made me do that in 22. So y'all didn't have to do that to go live? They just ignored you. Y'all didn't for y'all to go live on y'all page. Y'all didn't. Are you serious? I talked to my cousin. I said, cousin, remember, I was like, why do I got to show these people my ID? I had to take a picture of the front and the back of my ID to prove my age. So y'all didn't have to do that. Interesting. That's why when I was like, cousin, I don't know why everybody tripping. She said, because you don't have to do. I said, yes, you do. I told you. I had to do that when I started on TikTok. These people know who I am. I was like, why is they tripping? I had to do that. You said Nisha Boo did. I was about to say, because I sure had to. I had to show 2 forms of identification, but it was for your Google. No, mine was for TikTok. And I hadn't even gone viral yet. Nope. I thought everybody had to do it. And I'm not even joking to you. I fussed at my cousin about it. Like, nigga, here they go with this. I had to do this over there. And now I said, well, maybe this how they doing it. Yeah. You said most people know all they had to do was hit 1,000 followers. I had to send that in already. So I'm a little irritated about that. I thought everybody had to. Right. I thought everybody had to. I'm not joking. I fussed at my cousin. I said, because I had to keep sending it. Then I had to go put it on the floor in my bathroom because the wood, like, looking whatever, because I was doing it on my sheet. And I guess it wasn't registering. So I had to go take my ID, put it on the floor where the wood was around it so that they would even accept it. You said that explains when I came back from out of town? Which time? And guess what? Ain't nobody knocked on my door to spray for no bugs. I told y'all. Ain't nobody knocked on my door talking about when I went live I didn't have one even have 1K. Right. 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 And you gotta think about it. I think I already had however many, maybe 2,000 people, I think, or something. I don't even know. So yeah, it is what it is. I just told my that's crazy. Let me see what day I called my brother. I'm about to tell you what day I said this. That's so crazy. Saturday, January 18th at 11:22 a.m. I called my brother. Okay? And guess what I told my brother? I wonder if he'll answer. Hold on. He might be asleep, y'all. I'm about to see though. Give me a second. All right, y'all. He might be asleep because I told y'all he's kind of going through his health thing too. Or he might be at church. I don't know. Anyway, if he calls back or texts back, I'll show y'all. But I literally told my brother the other day when I called him and talked to him, I said, hey, if anything ever happens to me, the people did it. Here he is. Hold on 1 second. I told you he probably was. Hey, I need you to verify something for me. Can you do that real quick? So I'm on live, so don't say my name, you know. But did I tell you the other day when I talked to you, I said, hold on, I'm gonna put you on speaker real quick. All you gotta do is say yes or no. Did I tell you the other day when we was talking, if something happened to me, the people did it? Yeah. Hold on, real quick. You said what? I did?
Yeah, I think it was Sunday morning we was talking. Yeah, Sunday morning.
Okay. Y'all heard that, right? I'm talking to them. Okay, thank you, little brother. I love you.
All right, baby.
Okay, bye. I said, if something happened to me, the people did it. He said, okay. I said, no, I need you to listen. He said, I heard exactly what you said. Y'all didn't know that. I said, the peoples. And the peoples, I was just running some things down to him. He said, well, yeah. I said, okay. So, understand, there's a lot of information that one lady was saying, and a lot of those things are, happening. And so then that's why you can't always say what you know. You sometimes just have to say a lot of stuff without saying nothing at all. Y'all don't think that's crazy? And then look at all of the things that are happening today. Interesting. Shortstop, what is your name on TikTok? What is your name on TikTok? So I can know who I'm talking to. Do you got it? Okay. All right. I just wanted to see. All right. Okay. So with that, um, do it make you get a little bit of tickle in your stomach to know what everybody else is freaking out about? You already knew about it. You already prepared for it. And does anyone else understand why I said in this week, if you can not move around as much, not go to the store, not do certain things, it would be beneficial? Anybody remember? We've been talking about it for about over a month now. During that week, you need to be in the house. Also, did we talk about a D-man ship? I said tomorrow we will be in a D-man ship. Right? We talked about that yesterday. That's why I didn't get on here early. I've been washing clothes and just kind of talking to my family and stuff, my kids. I didn't really know what was going on until here a little bit ago. I believe this week is going to be wild. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That part. I seen it. And that's so funny how today is MLK Day plus the Queen of Hearts coming in the office. Yep. All of it. Yes, just got class tomorrow and Thursday. Interesting. Well, as much as you can stay in the house, you need to. If you can, I don't even know about ordering your food because people are going to be real weird. So if you can get up and go to the store in the least busy time or whatever, I would do that. Probably not go by yourself if you can avoid it. That kind of things. And I've been trying to talk to my kids and they're not listening, so I don't know. But I just want to know if you happy God told you, because I'm very happy He told me. And this man is signing this pen and doing these things, and this world is about to be real, real crazy. And people are not going to be able to believe the things that they are experiencing. And it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen just because they cannot believe it. Everybody kept saying what wasn't going to happen. And Elon, can I ask y'all a question? I didn't watch the inauguration, but did y'all see J.D. Vance anywhere? Was he there? Was he there at the rally last night with Trump? He was at the rally or he was at the inauguration? I went to the store and I got off work today. I won't be going out anymore this week, that part. He was at both? Y'all seen him? He's been... He... Okay, I just want to know for the people. He was looking for him at the rally. He said he's here somewhere. But did anybody see him there? His wife is actually very pretty. Okay. Yeah, y'all seen him? Did he talk? Because I didn't watch it. Did he talk at the rally and the inauguration? He talked at both of them. Only reason I'm saying is because I ain't seen nothing about nothing he said. So what did he say? Seeing as how Mr. Musk is getting all the airplay right now, what did he say? Why is there nothing about what he said? He didn't say anything. I didn't, and was told to stop believing it. Got it. I sent it to a couple people. Okay. On the clip I watched, it was only Blonde and Musk. That's what I was trying to figure out. Where is he? Because I ain't seen him in none of the clips. I didn't watch it, but normally they'll have something. I ain't seen him in none of the clips. Was he at the president's funeral? Was he at President what's his name's funeral? What's his name that just died that had the black family that raised him? He's on CNN right now with him, right? But where was he? We've been Olivia Pope. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all don't feel like we've been Olivia Pope? This don't feel like Olivia Pope to y'all? That guy. Y'all don't feel like that? Just think about all that went on with Fritz. Think about his running mate, Silas, or Cyrus, or whatever his name was. Remember Cyrus and how Cyrus moved around? Olivia Pope. We've been fixed. Cyrus was his chief of staff. Okay. But remember, he wanted to be the vice president. Remember, he wanted the seat. It's giving set it off vibes closer to the end. Okay. All I want y'all to see, you said it. Mari. Can I ask you a question? Okay. To all my raised in the church people, can I ask y'all a question? I don't know. Is it amazing to you that the church people still don't understand what's happening? Even though a lot of the church elders lived during WW2. Or were small children right after WW2. It's mind-blowing. You said, yes, it is, like day and night with my old church. It's like, how can your eyes be closed right now? Like, how can the word just not be popping up off the page in your face right now? You would think they would be telling us what's up. Come on, Miss Lady. If you wasn't in all my conversation today, I got a chance to talk to a family member, and I'm like, hey, you realize we're like, okay, so does it feel like year 5? Do you think we're getting close to year 5? Because it says certain things weren't going to happen until after the 42 months was over. And then in the second 42 months, these things were going to happen. Do you all see them happening now? Do we talk about the star that's on your license? I was crazy a couple years ago, about 14, 15, when I was telling them that the number 17 means victory, and that also 3.5 years, of course, from 17 is 2020. Now we have a show called 2020, and there's a lot of stuff, vision is 2020, whatever. Well, everybody called me crazy. So funny. I just got my new license recently, and I did some research online. And in every state in 2020, the license that you have now, if it's not the one that has the gold seal on it, no matter the state that you're in, it won't be a valid federal form of ID. Which means if you want to get on a plane and fly from Phoenix to California, if you don't have the specific type of ID, you won't be able to board the plane. The crazy thing is this. 42 months from now is October 2020. Okay? I don't know if y'all read the Bible or not. Don't nobody want to believe in it. Whatever. That's on you. But 42 months from now, which is half of the tribulation, 3.5 years, you will have to have a form of identification that is not issued by your state, if that makes any sense, or it has to have this government seal on it. Why will I not be able to travel from state to state in 2020? And what's going to happen in the next 3 years that's not going to allow me to do that? Right? The crazy thing is this. When does that go into effect? I was feeling it like it was right now. I said, what's going to happen in 2020 where we couldn't travel? Well, we couldn't travel in 2020. My own kids keep saying I must have. My own kids keep saying I must have the old lady disease because I'm sitting here. Everything I see on TikTok, they just told me I must be coming down with dementia and that I need counseling. Baby, just quit talking. Here we go. It could be in the first 3 years of the tribulation because the seals are being broken. You can see with the FDA and, all of the things that are going on with medical care, people not having it. And then also, the grocery stores. They closed like thousands of grocery stores all over the country in the last couple months or whatever. They're making it harder for people that don't have transportation or whatever it is to get to these grocery stores. You guys got to wake up and pay attention that it's some stuff going on right in front of our face. And all you got to do is read the word and look at who Syria was back then and Gog and Magog and all those different people, which is Russia and China. And you literally can see what's happening. In 3.5 years, October 1st, 2020, the ID that you have, if you have not already got the new ID, will not be valid. Which means you won't be able to travel. What stops them from putting those same deadlines or those borders, those same, stipulations or whatever on the state borders? Did they do that in 2020? He said, which is why I made sure I got my passport stuff done. It's going to apply, though, nephew. So, can I give y'all a hypothetical situation? Something I said to my cousin, and I might have mentioned it to y'all. Raids are supposed to be happening in Chicago. 2 months before this, Missouri made it to where they have that turning an immigrant person in, you get $1,000. And then we find out that the raids were going to start in Chicago or Illinois. So then the state next to Illinois, which is Missouri, put something into play that says if they see immigrants or whatever that are fleeing or whatever else it is, it's like they can turn them in. Right? We talked about this. Right? So think about this. Kansas, the next state over, just signed an anti-immigration and migrant something into a bill. The governor did. Come on. Ain't that crazy? So, Illinois, Missouri, Kansas. So just so happened that you get out of, you're going back and forth between Illinois and Missouri, and then you just can't go to Missouri, but you can't go farther west either. Because now, those three states that are right there together like this have a system for no immigrants. Or they're doing these things so that they can catch the immigrants. Who will be the immigrants shortly? Or the illegals? So can I ask y'all a question? Who thinks it's important now about what you type and what you say and how it could affect your whole life after today? Do you understand why I've been about to rip everybody edges out? Snatch you all the way, have a patch right there missing. Get over here and listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all remember us talking about if they do it to a certain group of people, they're just testing it so that they know it works. And now you got those people here. Do you remember what was going on when those people were here? Those people. Were people having to run and hide when those people were here? Was food scarce when those people were here? Energy scarce when those people were here? What was it? Could you say whatever you wanted when those people was here? Could you go where you wanted when those people was here? Did you have to be careful what you said when those people was? You had to be careful where you looked when those people were here. Are not those things that we've been working on the whole time we've been over here? And I'm not even trying to be funny. Who do CERCA mama? I'm not nobody mama, but I know what my daddy is telling me, and these things are going to be vital for our existence in the next phase. How many times have y'all heard me say that? He keeps telling me that these are things that we need to pay attention to and to get down packed, because these things could be the difference. That part. All those out. You said South Africans coming in tomorrow to help with the fires. Let me tell y'all what else is crazy. So I got an email from our sister today in South Africa, and guess what she said? I think you all would like to know. Guess what she said? She said that for I think the past year or 6 months, that they have been on something called shedding. Okay? It's another video playing here now. It's spooky. The people is here. They here. So I don't know how that's working because I'm not watching anything. They getting it together. We just gonna have to bear with them. They knew. So what was I getting ready to say? Ugh. It's a lot of thoughts here, African people. Thank you. The shedding. So what they're making them do is the water is limited, right? And the electricity is limited. And it's been happening for a while now. I think in the last year, maybe two. And they saying it's about to get stricter. So they're only allowing them so much water and so much power. And she said, "CERCA, I'm super happy." I'm gonna go get my email. I'm gonna just read it. I'm not gonna tell y'all her, but y'all know. She said, I said I'm gonna tell the class today. Okay, here we go. She said, "Hi, Circa. Hope you are well. I just watched the video naming the subject. She was trying to watch the one with Beyonce. The I Was Here. Remember, I told y'all they blocked it and I couldn't understand why they did that? People probably thought I was being funny. No, they did. And she said, I just watched it. She said, okay, here. All that is making so much sense now with everything happening. They are also telling, that she was saying that they couldn't watch the video. So she said, in October, I went to get my son's new ID documents done. He is 18. And those people there, they were screaming at her and telling her to get a card document for herself. She said, I will send you a pic on what we are currently using and the new card. I thought, wow, imagine scolding me like a kid, ma'am. But I just said I will come next time. Then again, my bank keeps sending me texts to change my stuff for international, and we are having medication and medication shortages. Food stuff is so expensive. Since 2020, we have been having something called load shedding with schedules. Loads. Okay, hold on. Since 2020, we have been having something called load shedding with schedule, which means the electricity goes off for a certain time, then it stopped since October. Wow. So their electricity has been stopped since October. They put us on water shedding at the same thing, and it's now happening, and the water thing is still going on. While the end is near, and here in South Africa, people are not, they don't have a clue of what's going on. It's life as normal. And I don't know. She said something, and then it says, coming where we are, in for the big yo-yo play. Happy I got my stuff. Yep. So it's kind of, maybe, I don't know. But ain't that crazy? What y'all think about that? This is why I kept telling y'all we needed people from all over everywhere. So basically in South Africa where she is, they've been going without water and electricity, and food is super, super, super expensive. But they turn it off and you can't even use it. Well, she already had all her survival stuff, so she can use the sun to charge her phones, and they've been having food. So she's already able to use her stuff. You said what? You said what? You said in South Africa since October, they come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You said what? You said halfway around the world? And y'all wonder why they been trying to get. I told y'all. I said they are paying attention because it wasn't just us here in America that was buying things. We had people in the Netherlands. We had people. Excuse me. In Greenland, everywhere, Australia, everywhere, across the world, everywhere. We have people that, and of course, we know they're going to censor everything, so we don't know that that's happening. But she said, well, I'm happy I got my stuff. Do y'all know how that make me feel? The people that I will never, ever meet in person that live across this world, that God allowed them to get their stuff through something as simple as TikTok or YouTube. That's crazy. Do you hear me? So now I even more believe in what he told me when I first got over here was for such a time as this. I didn't know why he keeps saying it. I said, why do you keep saying that over and over but nothing is happening? He said, let me cook. Let me just hold up. I'm about to show you something. And then it was like, okay, you're making me do this, but then what? Oh, that. Oh, this. Oh, now. For such a time as this. Because we living in it. This is why it was so important for our classes to be long and jam-packed. Because God knew we only had 36 months before it was about to get crazy. $36 months. What if we only would have did one class a week? Or two. For 2 hours. And not 13 hours. Not 10. Not 15 hours throughout the whole day. Because we might do 5, 5, and 5, baby. We was hitting it like crazy. She's always over there. Oh, no. Because we got to hurry. We don't have much time. Please hurry. Please hurry and get your stuff. Please don't wait. Thank you for the likes. Please hurry. Please go get your stuff. I know you think I'm crazy, but we don't have very much time. You hear me? You said, I'm so glad we sat through all the classes. I'm glad I was present and I listened. Come on. You said over 2,000 hours in 36 months. Come on. We was in training. Here. 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 I told y'all right after. I'm glad Dad made me come back. Come on, Queen. Me too. I'm happy he dragged you back by your ankles. Get over here. It's something you're supposed to do. Listen, in real life, you all had to be willing. You hear me? But think about it. Everybody that woke up to what is really going on today, do you realize what state the economy is in right now? And it's about to get worse. So they are going to be trying to do what God gave you 36 months to do in a very short amount of time. And I've been going back because I believe when y'all said it, I went back and looked at a lot of them prices, and baby, it is astronomical. The numbers, in order to get what we have had by putting our tools and fuse together, buying one or two things a month, one thing a week, doing our week. God gave us time. We didn't have to feel rushed. It was an urgency, but it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had 36 months, y'all. 25 months, 35 months, 30 months. God gave us time. He gave us time. And then he turned around and blessed us with a lot of the stuff, or it would be on sale or whatever else it was. It's a journey, and our journey is never finished. What you mean? Like, because I'm looking for good and my will done, my good and faithful servant. That's the end of the journey. What you mean it never ends? Hold on. Don't say our. Say yours. Cause it's some stuff I don't want to keep going through that. Hmm? Hmm? I'm just grateful. I am. And I never thought that God was gonna do it like this, but he did. And to get that email today, because I told y'all sometimes I'll be like, God, did I do enough? We all feel like that at times. Did I say enough? Did I say it enough times? Did I give the right, you know, whatever? But to get that from her at 10 o'clock this morning, I don't even know what time it was in South Africa. I don't know if they only have the time where she is exactly or whatever. But for her to tell me that exactly what we've been talking about, which is power, not being as available, or water not being as available, or having access, water's available, but it might not be clean water. Like, that's a blessing, y'all. I feel like I need to do more just waiting for confirmation on what that is. Interesting. I don't know. But I'll tell you what I'm happy about. God even told us down to the arm movement. Like, I don't know how much more specific he can get. Because even him telling me, like I said, about not going live over there anymore. I mean, I was like, yeah, won't be live over there anymore. I don't know. That's the last time. Oh, I know why now. And everybody is saying the same thing, that it was so that the switch over can happen. And now there's all these extra little um, breadcrumbs in there. What do breadcrumbs do on the ground? When you put breadcrumbs on the ground, you doing that for what? Attract the bait, or what's another reason? Why did Hansel and Gretel do it? That's good too. A trail, so you can find, either you can follow the trail or you can find your way out. Well, y'all know they put a whole bunch of breadcrumbs back on. So when the new TikTok came back on, it's a whole bunch of breadcrumbs on there. Even more breadcrumbs that's on all the other ones. How many of you have recorded a video and then had to record the video over because somebody that you didn't want in the view, or something was in the view of your video that might not have been good for the internet or for other people to see? Yeah. And so, they say even when you delete it off your phone, they can still go in your DCIM and find it, right? And pull the video back up. Well, we gave them access to all of our videos. We gave them access to all of our pictures. They need to know your location so that they can put the location stamp on the picture, so that when you Google Texas, it pulls up all your pictures in Texas because it will go to that code or whatever else it is. Is that not how it works? And in order to use the app to post your videos and pictures, they have to have access to those things. And what are on pictures? Geotags. Geotags are on pictures. You know, if you go to your last picture, it'll tell you the geotag. So think about if you tell your teenager during these crazy times that they got to throw their cell phone away, they normally hide some type of device. Right? They be having backup phones and all kind of stuff that parents don't know about. Right? Or no? Teenagers, they got some kind of device where they can communicate, which is going to leave a geotag. So if you've asked them to get rid of all their devices because it could be detrimental to everybody, and they sneak one because they just can't do without it, what happens? Even AirPods have locators on them, don't they? Because they can pick up Bluetooth signals as well. It tells you every device that's around you, does it not? Your phone picks up every Bluetooth device around you. The ones in your neighbor's house, it picks up the people across the street, all of them, right? And it'll tell you, come on, right? When you go to turn your Wi-Fi off, it shows you all of the available networks around you. Those are all ran by Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, whatever you want to call it, right? Everyone getting snatched. Okay. So think about that. They've gotten even babies that are less than 6 months old used to having a device in their face. All of those devices, even the ones that are just Wi-Fi, they all show data location. All of them. My skin is dry. So I just hope y'all thinking about a lot of the things that we talked about. Again, if you haven't went and watched, and you need to have your children, you don't have to show them the grimy, crazy stuff, but your teenagers, people that's big enough to say, I don't want to be here, blah, 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 and leave like 8 and up. You don't have to show them the grimy stuff, but you need to help them understand how serious those people were, even with children. Because, was it only adults when them people was here last time? Or was it whole families? What about pregnant women? Elderly, sick. Oh, okay. So maybe like, you shouldn't scare your children. The real thing is going to be scarier. Is not the real thing going to be scarier? At least I can start preparing their mind because they have a say-so. You don't get to make the decision for your child. That part, nephew. So if your child says, no, I don't want to be unalived, I will take it, you won't be able to overrule that. They're going to say, okay, you can eat, you can do this, you can do that. So it's going to be very important that you help them understand. If we say stay put, you cannot go out. This is what is what we're looking at. I've been talking to my oldest son a lot about it. Good job. So parents, I know y'all might not want to, but y'all need to show them that clip and then take them back to the first Queen of Hearts and let them see what happened when it started, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end. It doesn't matter if they want to watch it. Give me your phones because you need to see this. Do you understand this? Okay, so look at what happened the last time we saw something like that. This is what people had to go through. This is how they had to live. This is how they had to act. Can't be no sneaking out. Can't be no, because, hey, in a minute, this is about to be what it is. And they not hiding it. I had a dream that we were hiding in a building and two of us put temporary tattoos with a mark to see if we could blend in to get out of the city safely. Interesting. Ooh, it's about to get real. Real. Would you rather be scared and prepared or scared and unaware? Lady, I'm here now, but when I get to go, I'm gone. You know what I mean? That part. Scared and prepared. Oh, okay. Anybody else? We got two scared and prepared. Anybody else? I'll take B, Alex. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Scared and prepared. Because you can be scared either way. But I would rather be scared and prepared than scared and unaware. Yeah, it does. Okay. You see the difference? Because it ain't saying we ain't going to be scared. Because it could be a lot. But I'd rather be scared and prepared than scared and unaware of what's really going on around me. What's really bad. Okay. Y'all see all them executive orders he signed? Talking about getting rid of career government employees. Y'all realize that could be like mail people and stuff? Postal workers. VA hospital nurses. They are government employees. Police. They're state employees, but we already know that's all them lines about to be blurred. How many people's jobs do you think are in jeopardy right now? Because he signed that thing to get rid of the DEI today. Interesting. Pretty cool. God is getting us ready. You said my two children already know. Good job. Too many to count. Now, do y'all remember us having a conversation about please don't go blow your money because I believe whatever ball they gonna drop is gonna be right after Christmas? You don't think letting a lot of people know that they can fire people of color without no backlash from the government and still run their businesses means anything? Also, during the time that Trump's parents were walking around, could anybody go into the grocery store? Could anybody use the public bathroom? Could anybody eat at certain restaurants and shop at certain stores? Interesting. Where Elon Musk grew up, was that were black people allowed? People of color in Africa? Nope. Yeah. See anything familiar? Do you? Everybody couldn't go to any school they wanted to. Some people had to be homeschooled or taught in barns, and some people got to go to actual schools. This was going on when DJT, or whatever his initials are, DJ, yeah, DJT, all of this was happening. And now what is he getting rid of? The Department of Education? He's getting rid of DEI, which is all the stuff that got put into play basically when he was 17, the civil rights. Y'all see it? Is history repeating itself? Yep, we already have been. Yeah, yeah, it's a real deal. So learning how to keep your mouth, not because we about to be controlled, but understanding that the important thing is to make it home to your family every day so that you can protect them. That should make you move a little differently, because what good is you being Billy Bad Goat or Donkey, and then you're away from your family when you need to be with them? Right. Are you hearing what I'm saying? We're going to need to do this. Remember we talked about strategy versus strength? Who remembers us talking about strategy versus strength? We talked about that a lot. I said anybody can be physically strong, but mentally strong, that's something different. Well, now we get to exhibit that. All of the stuff of somebody saying something you don't like and you having to Act like you didn't hear it. Act like you didn't see it. Act like you didn't hear it. Act like you didn't see it. Act like you didn't hear it. Act like you didn't see it. Act like you did not hear and or see it. Thank you. That's where we at right now. I'm gonna anoint my mouth for sure. Oh, cause what good is it gonna do for you to not be in a home and see a bed? My babies need you. Your husband does too. So all of that woosah y'all see me doing, I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. I'm gonna get better at this. It was for all of us. Cause here in this next moment, seeing as how we dealing with them people now, and you saw how they moved over there, you understand that we are in that under that same. We in a D-man ship. I just said that yesterday. I've been saying that we in a D-man ship for a minute. Even if you have children, you will stand alone before God, and that's the truth. Yeah, but do you understand? Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Like Kerry Washington in that new movie, she had to buy her too, but she had a bite. She had to bite her too, but she had to, okay, I get what you said. She had to bite her tongue, but she had strategy. Come on. Yep. And that's why I keep saying, like, God has been teaching us strategy this whole time. Learning to say it without saying it. Understanding the first time it spoke. Paying attention to what's not being said and what is being said. I got it. You all right, Pumpkin. I got you. All of those things, those little, they are for right now, family. Every bit of it. Yeah. Sherry, they are not paying people to teach their own. You, Sherry, this man has not kept. He said he wasn't going to raid until Tuesday. The raid started Monday. Baby, please. He's not going to pay anybody to do anything. Why? He cutting of every budget he can. He said they about to gut the budget. Why would you think he was going to give somebody some money if he cutting the money? That don't make no sense. I called my grandma today and told her, you know your role. Shut your hole. Hugs and kisses. You. Riz! You want that woman to jump on you. Come get your cousin. You. What did she say? Oh my God. Oh, girl, girl, she didn't call her grandma and said, shut your hole, know your role. I love you. Kisses, hugs. Oh my God. Shut your hole and know your role. Oh my God. You know, remember I told you there are people that live on a precipice? You, Queen, and a few others. You all like to sway in the wind with no guardrails. You do. Over a 50-foot cliff. Y'all like to feel the rush. I'm glued on praying to God on the side. Like, God, please just don't let the wind blow no more. I'm easing myself down slowly. Oh! Oh! And they be like, it's great up here. Look it. I'm not going to fall. Maybe I am. Oh, if the wind blow, like, they crazy. He said, I spit out my drink. I'm trying to tell you, these niggas like to live on a precipice. And they do. She said, what did you say? And I changed the subject. Yep, she gonna pop you in the mouth next time she see you. She gonna act like she giving you a hug and do you just like that. Don't ever say that to me again. You thought I forgot? I didn't. I don't know what you said, but I know it was crazy. And you think you slick. Only in WRU, baby. Because she said, I just changed the subject. Oh, single Miley Cyrus, I came in like a wrecking ball. Listen, girl, Could you imagine? You really live on the wild side. She told her grandma, shut your hole, know your role. Baby, listen. Yeah, I would be saying somebody, I think I saw CERCA on the news if my grandma would have been alive. You said, and will, girl, listen. One of y'all would have had to come in here and tell a story. I think I saw CERCA, like, somebody reported that they found her, like, unalive. Oh my God, what happened? They said her grandmother shot her, like, in real life. You crazy. You is crazy, girl. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna do with y'all. Jesus. Lord, I be trying to help them. And they still want to live like wildlings. I don't know what else I had. I don't have anything else to give. She be saying stuff like we grew up together. She was my age when I was born. That part, oh yeah. Oh, so that's your best friend. That's your best friend. You act like y'all ain't best friends. Y'all is. That is your best. You probably just call her to get a rise out of her. If you do, that's your best friend. Your grandma's your best friend. So that makes sense. She is your best friend. Because, yeah, she's her best friend. That's your best friend. You keep her alive and young. And she gonna turn around and tell somebody else that too. Watch, shut your hole and know your role. My wig will be flying off while I'm... That part. You said while I'm driving. That part would. I wouldn't be living to tell the story. You said we frenemies. I get it. Well, I see why. I could easily see why. If you call her and tell her to shut, know her role, shut. Oh, Jesus. You know, this has been a learning experience for me. Just watching all of you. Listen, you said I can't me either, because this is, girl, you is crazy. Real crazy. So look, let's take this week. I mean, of course, we're gonna keep up with the current events because it's important. But y'all want to color and stuff this week? I mean, we still have a little bit of class, but let's find some nice things to do. Because I think that there's gonna be, I don't want to say a lot of people, but you might start to hear sob stories coming up here. Yeah, you hear me? I don't remember. I do not. Okay, but let's try to enjoy prepping my prep board this week. Okay, let's just I'm knitting. Okay, I'm gonna do some stuff too. I've been in my ASL book and just try to enjoy what are all the nice things we put in these houses in the last couple months. Kind of find out where everything is. Look at all your stuff. Like activity wise, like things you might have purchased, arts and crafts. Just have that stuff, handy just in case. So that as certain things start to come over the news, okay, as stuff starts to come across the news, we can woosah from that. Take it in, right? File it where it goes, okay, and then get back to just being, okay? Because we're definitely going to have to try to stay here and not, okay? Y'all hear me? Whatever you normally do to keep yourself calm or to kind of just zone out for a minute, but not crazy, but like, because we're going to have to get used to a lot right now. A lot of different stuff. So, I love y'all. I don't want to keep y'all. I'm going to go make me some food. And I might watch a movie. I might color. I don't really know, but we just got to get our minds prepared for what's this next couple, 3, 6 months is about to be like. And we have no idea, but all of these nevers keep happening. So I'm just trying to prepare myself for the nevers. Because I keep seeing them and hearing them in more places. And I'm like, oh, that's a never. There's some stuff that I recorded too that I was going to do in class, but we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. And if I don't go to bed, okay. But if it's 10. So yeah, no. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll try to have an early class tomorrow because there's some videos that I did share on TikTok with y'all, but I didn't share them, and then I downloaded them. So, excuse me, some of y'all got them, some of y'all didn't. Uh, yeah, I think it's been a lot of energy moving around today. People talking about it, commenting and stuff. So we just happy that God told us the playbook, and it's playing out exactly like He told us. So we just gotta keep going. It's snowing in Houston. It's snowing in Oklahoma, in Tulsa. Somewhere else, somebody told me it was snowing too. It was Tulsa. Who else said it was snowing somewhere else? Yeah, I seen that, but it's snowing, actually snowing somewhere else. But I can't think. One of my family members told me it was snowing somewhere else. Who did I talk to today? I don't know. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all.